like to surprise people and come live when you least expect it. And when you least expect it, I like to come and start pitching you things that you least expected to get pitched, right? So usually it's because I'm in the midst of something. And this going live, it just gives me an opportunity to talk to multiple people at one time and get it on my profile. And then I can make copies of it and put it all over the place. So I'm going to do that. And I'm wearing my blue stripe because we're almost at Labor Day. It's almost the end of summer. The 22nd of August. I feel like summer is come and gone and kids are going back to school. It just feels so strange that it went so quickly. But it's that time. It's that time. And the weather's changing. I'm in Seattle and I can really feel the difference. We're starting to change already. But look, I'm here for a particular purpose. And one of the purposes I'm here is hopefully to brighten your day, because if I don't know what you're doing, but if you're watching me, whenever you're watching me, hi, hey y'all. Hey, because I got something I want to talk to y'all about. I'm hoping that you guys will want to support what I'm doing. And I really don't come and pitch often, but sometimes it has to be done because I'm doing some changes. All the changes are afoot. We're going into a new quarter soon. I got to make my changes. So I have started my changing and I've got some offers. Now, why do I have these offers? I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Whenever you're seeing this and, wherever you're seeing this, I want more y'all as customers. I want more y'all on my email list. I want more y'all as subscribers. I want more y'all buying my stuff. I want more y'all getting my readings. I want more y'all getting sessions with me. I want more y'all doing healings with me. I want more y'all doing meditations with me. I want more y'all buying my digital products. I want more y'all using my services. Okay, because I've got many services. I should not be in this situation where I should be out here asking and telling people. I thought everybody knew. So that just means I got to put my face in your face more often. So I'm going to make this video so I can make little clips and stick it all in your face all the rest of the summer. I'm serious. But let me tell you something. I wanted to come up with some no-brainer offers. Now, what are no-brainer offers? I'm going to talk to you about that. Okay, no-brainer offers is that these deals are so good that when I tell you what they are, you're going to be like, that girl done lost her mind. Is she desperate? What? All that? No, she didn't. See, that's what I'm talking about. So I want to, what do they say? Over-deliver and, under-promise and over-deliver. Because y'all can't even understand what I'm about to tell y'all. But that's because, like I said, I'm in the midst of a change. And I'm changing everything. So that means out with the old, in with the new, right? So some of the things I'm doing is I'm getting rid of the old, and I have amassed over 8 years online as an astrologer, probably the most vast astrological or spiritual, I'll just say, library of products that I couldn't even believe it when I started adding them up. These are my giveaways. I counted 77 things, but I could be wrong. So we're going to talk about what it is I'm doing so you can see. And in the meantime, before we ever get there, I'm going to show you something else that I've done, because you might be watching me right now and be like, well, I don't know if I'm going to buy anything from Girlfriend, but I want to help Girlfriend out. So I want to give y'all an opportunity to help me out. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So I've put my little self over on kit.com. Why? Because everybody, I think, if you're going to sell anything, there are certain places that are great for selling it. There's Kajabi, there's, now there's Kit. And I feel like in order for me to feel like I'm doing the right thing, I want to make sure that I'm there on Kit. So I've got this here. You can find this. It's just under Product Adrian I don't know what you would find here, but this is a tip area. So if you just want to send a tip, I am open to you guys sending me a tip. Okay, I would love it if you sent me a tip. And what would that be for? I mean, if I'm going live, if you just want to support me, if you want to help me to survive, you guys, I'm an I shouldn't say elderly, but I'm an aging woman. I might not look it, but I'm 62 and a half years old. I have officially passed the half mark. That means I'm almost 63. That means I'm technically an old woman. I shouldn't say that. I always joke that I want to be an Angela Bassett old woman. Okay, that's the kind of old woman. I want to be sharp. Okay, I want to be cute. I don't want to stop being cute because I'm old. And so you might see me and go, well, she doesn't look like she's old yet, or she doesn't look like she's 60, whatever. It's because I'm not letting myself do that yet. Eventually, it's going to be out of my control, and it's all up to God. It's not anything that we do. But in the interim, I want to keep doing things. I want to keep busy. I want to keep helping people. I want to stay top of mind. And I want to also give you opportunities to help me to do all these things. And one of the ways you can help me is by giving donations. So this is an actual donation item that is going to be available. And so you can always go there to give said donation. I'll put the links up later so that you know. I think at the end of whenever you sign up or go to my thing, it might do that. I'm not sure. I'm still setting things up. I'm just here tonight because this is an astrology offer party. It's time to do another offer party. And I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on and what I hopefully have put together to pique your interest to actually purchase something with me, because everything starts with that first purchase or that second purchase or that comeback purchase. Maybe you purchased something with me years ago but never purchased anything with me in ages. So I want to give you an opportunity to come back and work with me. Work with me now when I'm still alive. Don't wait till I'm dead or too old. Y'all better give me while I'm still cute and got energy. At this age, the knowledge that I have, when I go, it goes with me. Okay, 40 years plus of studying. And it's not just that I was studying. Everyone can do book smarts. I've been out here on the internet since 1997 doing readings for people. For years, I did 3 free readings. I've done over 10,000 readings. I've got so many readings in astro.com that they make me pay extra just to hold the readings inside of astro.com. That means I have over 1,000 in astro.com. And most of them I gave out from my heart. So I don't want anyone looking at me going, oh, she's just about the money. She's a scammer. I've been giving away for 10 years or more. It's time for me to get something back. Don't you think? Before I end up one of Seattle's homeless. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to give you guys an opportunity to support me. Someone said to me, they're like, Adrienne, I know you're out there. I know you're an astrologer. I know you're doing all this stuff, but I don't know how to support you. I don't know where to buy anything. Right? What are you selling? What's your campaign? And I'm like, oh, I didn't put together none. I just got a website, like just send people to the website. Yeah, that's probably confusing y'all. There's a million things there. You don't want to just go to the website. Although I do have a new blog about what I'm doing right now there. So, that might help a little bit. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to this product. I want to show you the first thing that I'm just going to pitch tonight. I'm just going to lead up to everything. So we're going to start with one of the least exciting of the I shouldn't say that. That's so upsetting. I shouldn't call it the least exciting, but it's what you expect from me, right? This is going to be something that you guys expect from me, which is the private tarot reading. I am doing, and if you get this to this particular link over at kit.com, astrologyaluckinside.kit.com/products/private tarot reading 30 minutes. Anyway, I'll put the link up somewhere so you actually have the link, because there's 4 products that I'm sharing tonight. And this is one of them. And this is a private tarot reading. This is a little different than what I used to do, okay? Because used to be I would spend an hour with people and I would go into all these details and whatnot. But no, I'm going to do like at the most 30 minutes. And that's if you're on a call with me or whatever we do. This is more of a custom 3 spread. This is more of a detailed write-up. And I'll I'll record the video. So what happens is that you'll be able to send your question to me in writing before I record it. And that way I'll be able to know, you'll be able to specify what it is on your burning question. And then I will create the video and the write-up for you. And then we'll get that to you via email delivery. And it should come to you within 2 to 3 days max, okay? And one of the things I like about it is that I can give this to you for a lesser price. Normally, I think I charge like 75 or something like that for tarot readings, or maybe even 127 because I usually charge by the hour. But this is a special, so I want to give people an opportunity to work with me who may just want a tarot reading. They don't necessarily want an astrology reading or an astrology and a tarot reading. They just want a tarot reading, and they just want to know they've got a burning question. Maybe is my man stepping out on me? Is he staying with that girl Olivia down the street? Whatever the question is, and that's all you need. And sometimes that's all people want is that one thing, and it's $37, so not a problem. I go ahead and order that, and I will honor that, and it's my honor to do it. So I wanted to make sure I get this out there because years ago when I first started the website, I used to have the regular readings, and then I had what I called mini readings. And the mini readings were like 25 and 50, I think. And I stopped doing that. And I feel like when I did that, I lost a lot of customers because that was their niche. I mean, that was like where they were, that $25 to $50 range. And really, they were just like one question, two question type of clients that just had a burning question about the relationship they were in, or if they should take that new job, or should I move to California, or whatever the question is. And I don't want to alienate people who just have questions like that. You guys used to be my main client, so I really want to give you an opportunity to work with me again. And I would love to work with new clients or even old clients that I have not worked with, especially when it comes to tarot, because I love doing tarot. And it's one of the things that I do on the YouTube channel. So if you're not familiar with me, how I do tarot, I'm saying this, I'm keeping it real. Let me back off of this because I got to keep this real, y'all. If y'all are not familiar with the way I do tarot, then go on over there to Astrology, a look inside, and look at how I do tarot. Because y'all, I keep it real. And that's on a general reading. That's because I don't want nobody pussyfooting around with me. See, I hope that I'm saying pussyfooting, that's a word. Don't give me no strike for that. But I don't want nobody tiptoeing around the reality of what what's going on. If I see it, I see it there. I'm not going to hide things. Also, some readers, it's just they're all saying the same thing. So for me, I try to go with more of my gut. Sometimes the cards just speak, I think. It's amazing to me. I do them, and even I get freaked out sometimes. I'll go back and listen to my own, even the general readings, and I'm like, oh Lord. Like right now, the Capricorn reading that I just did under the last time under the new moon in Aquarius on Astrology, a look inside on YouTube. That Capricorn reading, bam, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. What I said on that video for Capricorn, to come out, use my voice. I knew, a part of me, I knew I was going to have to come and go live yesterday or day before. I have put this off because I have been in the background planning all that I've been planning. And I knew, though, that I had to go live. How did I know? I knew because I am born with Aquarius and Capricorn in the first house. I have a very big first house. I've got 3 signs in the first house. And, but I knew that because the planets are in the 7th house. And what's the 7th house? Other people, business, doing business with other people, making partnerships with other people, doing collaborations with other people, doing stuff with other people, doing something new, making money in business, with partnerships. Now, there could be haters. Somebody out there looking at me right now, flipping his hair because I just washed it. It's still a little bit damp. Y'all probably be looking at me like, what is going on with this woman? I don't, whatever. I ain't got time for y'all because I've got to be in this high vibration. I've been working on raising my vibration. And even when I'm in this place where I'm at, because right now, I don't even want to tell you where I am actually, but I'm just going to continue putting out into the universe. My daughter and I are happy, healthy millionaires. Now, you might be like, what is that? That's no big deal. But y'all don't know. Like, my daughter's been fighting for her life basically for like the last few months. I had something, I don't know, swollen glands or whatever, but it does feel like it's getting smaller, and I feel like my skin looks clearer and my neck looks great for 62 and a half. There is still this little, whatever this is here in my neck. And so the little things, right? Because my daughter and I are happy, healthy millionaires. I am putting that into the universe so that we can become happy, healthy millionaires. And I have been listening to the manifestations that have been going on, and all these different, because I'm a manifestation coach myself, so I'm always listening to others and improving my knowledge. And one of the things that I've been hearing is that everything that we are experiencing and living is a manifestation of our own selves, our mind, our energy, the energy that we're putting out into the universe, who we are, who we believe we are, who we believe we can be. You see, I had to change my thought pattern about who I was. Like, I was thinking more about what I didn't have and what I wasn't and what I couldn't provide, instead of what I am, who I always have been, what I can provide, and what is available. And when I took a good look at what was available, it freaked me out. Like, I was like, wait, girl, you wait, huh? Now, I should have already been a happy, healthy millionaire a hell of a long time ago. A long time ago. Y'all, some of y'all have been seeing my face for a long time. And you know it. This ain't the first time y'all saw me out here pitching. This is not the first time I have been out here pitching. Okay. No matter where you're seeing me, because I've been on every platform except for TikTok, and I don't go there pitching much, which is weird because everybody else does, right? It's a weird. But I'm always pitching something. But the funny part is that I really had nothing cohesive that I was selling. I was just saying, hey, get a reading. Well, everybody does that. And the problem with saying get a reading is that it's hard to tell nowadays who you're getting a reading from, because there are so many fakes out there that will DM you and tell you all kind of mess that, get a reading from them, and they don't know nothing. They ain't telling you nothing. Or they're telling you what AI is telling them or whatever. I don't know what they're doing. I just know I get these things all the time. And I'm like, you realize I'm an astrologer, right? Why are you pitching me? Do you not know that I'm an astrologer? Have you not looked at my profile? Who are you pitching? You pitching at the wrong person. There ain't nothing you can give me that I don't know. Even when I don't want to know, I know. Even when it's negative, I know it. Even when I'm not doing the right thing, I know I'm not doing the right thing. Even when I'm procrastinating, I know I'm procrastinating. Even when I'm not a millionaire, I know why I'm not a millionaire. That's why I'm out here doing this now, and why I've been pitching at 60 something, because I didn't do it when I was 40 something. See, I know. I know a lot of it is laziness. Why? Because I have a Taurus Moon and a grand trine and a grand sextile. That's called a lazy person. I know who I am. And Jupiter and Pisces in the second house, that's called lazy child. Moon in the fourth house, lazy. That's why I know I'm meant to be a millionaire. Why? Anybody with that horoscope better be a millionaire. That's kind of lazy. I'm just saying. And I've been lucky. I've been given cushy jobs most of my life that I happen to be good at. So I was lucky. I was lucky to get the cushy job. It's just certain things I guess I learned, right? Some people don't take the time to learn. But I feel like that I had to be intelligent enough to learn because I was lazy. I remember, okay, and then I'm going to go back to pitching. I always got a story to tell. But this is a true story. I'm telling you guys reality here. Look, this is me talking to you. This is Adrienne talking. Capricorn Tigers, the real me. Okay, I'm telling y'all for real, what's going on. I'm a double Capricorn. It's all about money with a Taurus Moon, and it's all about work. I've been working since I was 13 years old, off and on, unsuccessfully. I want to keep that real part too. Unsuccessfully. So when I was 13 years old, I remember my first job ever was through the CETA program in New Jersey. It was the Camden County CETA program through my high school, Haddon Township High School in Haddon Township, New Jersey. And the first job I ever had was 13 years old, you guys. I got accepted into the CETA program and I was in 7th grade. I still remember. And in the summer, the day that the school ended, I had to start my summer job. And what was that summer job? Cleaning the high school. Cleaning the high school. Now, I am not going to lie to you. I come from a family of women that were cleaners. They were housewomen. My grandmother was a maid until she had a stroke. She took care of those kids. She raised that family. She raised a Jewish family. But she was there more than she was home because they were cleaners. They all did housework. But look, I got a story. I'm not done. Let me tell you this story. This is for a real story. So I remember working in this high school, Haddon Township High School. And by the way, I was one of only 3 black girls in that high school. 3. I'm going to call her my cousin, but like my best friend Dee Dee, my own cousin Susan, and myself. Oh, there was Pam Burton. There was 4. Because Robin was at home, her sister. We have 4 black girls, okay, at that school. So when I had to go and work doing cleaning of the high school, I cried. I cried every day. My hands were bleeding from getting cut, from cleaning the blinds with like toxic cleaner. And I remember, and I know this sounds dramatic, but if y'all ever make a movie of my life, don't you dare forget to put this scene there. I literally dropped to my knees because the bucket of water fell. And I begged, and I remember looking up at God, and I was like, God, whatever you do, I never want to do this kind of housework ever again. I never want to do cleaning again. I never want to, I remember exactly the words I said. I never want to do manual labor again. Those were the words. I never want to do manual labor again. 13 years old, in tears. Now I got money for the summer, which is great. But when summer rolled around the next year, and through that year, by the way, I had made sure I did everything. I had, what was it? Shorthand, typing. I was learning computers back in the 80s. I was trying to make sure I was never going to do housework again. And sure enough, that summer, I got to work under Flossie Black at the township. I got to work at the municipal office in the tax office. That was my first office job, 14 years old, working for Flossie Black as a little accountant person. Oh yeah, in the tax office. And that taught me so much about business. By the time I was 21, I was working at United Medical. I was their patient collections administrator. I've always been lucky. When I told my daughter the other day, I didn't realize it, and it's probably really rare to do now because things have changed now. Everything's changed now. But up to a certain point, I mean, up until like 2007, I had gotten every job I had ever applied to. every single job I ever applied to, I got. Even if they didn't give it to me right away, they'd call me back with the offer. That is amazing. And I always think it's because I sat there in tears with blood on my hands and begging God never to let me do manual labor again, and He made it so. Now, what happened with that is I got lazy, because there was a point when I was making almost 100 grand a year, and I had like a 5-bedroom house. I was just living large. We didn't care. It was just, to me, work has always been fun. Also, that's also maybe my obsession, is that work is fun and not work. No. Anyway, working for myself is a whole different thing, and that's where I find myself. And you guys, I don't know if I'm just having a hot flash, but do you see the sweat that just popped off of me? Let me go check my air conditioner and check where the heat is, and I'm going to put some music on, and I'm going to be right back, because there is no reason for me to be this warm. So give me a second. Let me get this song. This song that song came back around and I didn't even catch it. That song is catchy. That's a catchy tune. So look, you guys, I had to stop. I didn't even pause. The house got too warm and I started sweating. Like I said, I'm in my 60s. It could just be a hot flash. I'm at that age where, you just, one minute you're cold, one minute you're hot. That's called 60s. That's what that's called. Anyway, I had to tell y'all that story because, one, like I said, I tend to have laziness. And so one of those things that has happened is that because of the way I have been living over the last 20 years, I pretty much rely 100% on what I do online. That's the only way I can continue doing the things I do online. Otherwise, there's no money to continue doing the things I do online. So that's why I have to come and pitch sometimes, because I have to afford to pay for the websites. I have to afford to pay for the email systems. I have to afford to pay for the phone systems. I have to afford to pay for all those things, because when I pay my rent, there ain't nothing left over. And if I don't make it online, it ain't got me. And I don't know if this is a flex or not. I guess considering what everybody's going through financially right now, I guess it is a flex, but I don't use any credit cards. If I don't got the money, it don't get got. That means if I don't make sales, I don't got the money. It's the two together. But You know, it's kind of a flex in a way because I don't have some overwhelming amount of bills. And if there is some overwhelming amount of bills on my credit score, that ain't me, y'all, because I don't carry credit cards. I don't. I don't have any bills. I've done that on purpose. I have rent in whatever little things I do online. But other than that, no, I don't carry any major bills. No store cards, no credit cards. Y'all out there looking for Adrian Obi credit cards, good luck, because I ain't got them. I don't do that. I used to be a credit collection specialist. You realize this is strategic? I got a Taurus Moon and Jupiter in the second house. I already knew not to do that. I warned my daughter about it too, but she didn't listen. You can't do it, I'm telling you. One of the things I remember as a credit card collection specialist is having people call me in tears because their house had to get a second or third deed of trust on it. And that taught me not to do it. Also, I had a problem with a credit card company and they got some kind of lien on me and I had to fight that. I had to fight that with every tooth and nail. It took me years. And I will never trust credit cards again. It was this thing online years ago, like back in 2003, I think it was. And back then we didn't know about online things, right? I hope people are not as stupid as they were, like we were back then. But it was just like, get an online credit card, $200. Dumb. I went and did it. And that $200 bill became a $3,500 credit lien, and I only got two cheesesteaks, some fries, and a soda on that card. That's the only time it was ever used, and I proved it. And it got written off, but it took me like 10 years. I wish I was lying, I'm not. So you guys, please be careful. If you don't have a credit card, don't get a credit card. If you got a credit card, get a credit card. And now online, they got where you can get the false credit cards. You can get the Google cards, where you're using credit cards, but they're not your card. They're like some card that was provided to you by a service to you, so you don't have to use a credit card on the internet. Because that stuff is dangerous, y'all. Don't be doing it. Just telling y'all. Anyway, let's move on to the next product, because I will keep going. Oh, and about the story, like I said, about the money thing, like I said, it's all about me being lazy and about me wanting to do something where I don't have to do manual labor. Who wants to do that? I wanted to live by my wits and by whatever my actual talent. If I had the talent to do something different, then why not do it? And that's why I think I amassed so much stuff and I've done so much online over the years. So you guys get to benefit from that. Anyway, the first product I pitched tonight was the tarot reading. I'm going to put it right back up again, just in case you didn't see it the first time. If you would like to get a tarot reading with me, don't forget that I do tarot readings, and they are now $37. You can get them right through this link. I'll put that up. It's Astrology. Let me put the links up. I haven't even been over to Facebook. Lord, let me put this link up there just to see. I realize I'm probably by myself, which I am, because
I counted 77
hold on.
things.
Excuse me. Oh, Michele Leah is out there. Hey, Michele.
So we're going to talk about what it is
I love
I'm doing
Michele.
so you can
Oh,
see.
let me put
and
this
in
on
the
pause.
meantime, before we ever get there, I want to show you
where's the
something
sound?
else that I've done.
How do I stop the sound? Okay, here we go.
Because
sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Thank you. Michele is out there. Thank you, Michele. So good to know that somebody was out there supporting me. Michele is probably, and I'm going to give a shout out to Michele. Michele is probably one of the sweetest, nicest people I have ever met online. I kid you not. I kid you not. She is. And wait, did that do the right thing? Okay, I think that's it. Anyway, she is my what I call my coach. She is my coach. Okay, she is my coach. She's one of my coaches. I've got several of them, and Michele Leah is definitely one of them. And it's because she is so good at keeping your spunk up and your drive. And Michele has helped me with that, because sometimes what happens, and I know I'm not alone with this, and I'm going to put this up there again. I hope it's up there about this reading. Oh, wait, that went under Michele. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that up there. Okay, I put that under Michele by mistake. Anyway. But what happens is, sometimes what happens is we get online, right? And I don't know how to say this in a way that doesn't sound weird, but I feel like when we're online and we're doing the work that we do, sometimes I feel like the internet drains you. I swear, like it drains you. Some people, what they call it, burnout. Some people get the burnout and whatnot, and it's because we're being drained. It is. It can be draining. And what do I mean by that? It's because we're giving and giving, and sometimes we're not getting back. And so unless you have this inner fortitude, right? This thing that keeps you going, that keeps you excited, that motivates you, you can get drained because you're giving and you're not, what they say, you're giving from an empty cup, like you're not filling your cup. And so sometimes you have to find a way to fill your cup. And that's what I'm doing now. You know, I have to remind you guys that, yeah, I hope I'm fun and exciting and like I'm girlfriend, right? But I'm also in business. And so I need to make sure you guys can know that please support me because I am in business, right? So that's important to know because I think sometimes it's easy to forget that part. And that Adrienne is in business. Okay, she has to survive like the rest of us. Okay, so let's go into the next product. The next product is one that you all expected to see tonight because it's something that I always pitch and talk about. Of course, it's my personal astrology read, but this one's different because yeah, I do astrology readings. Like I said, I've got so many astrology readings, you know, in astro.com. I have to pay extra money because it's so bad. But I wanted to give people a way to get a $50 reading with me. Like I said, years ago, I used to have the $25 and $50 reading for the tarot and the astrology. And you know, my readings have gotten up. They've went up exponentially because my timing, especially when I was doing other businesses. Now I'm basically just doing my astrology, my spiritual business. But at one point I was doing regular business too, and I just didn't have the time, and I just felt like if I had to do it, I needed someone to pay me for that hour to, you know, to give to them. But now I'm doing this full time basically, and I want to get as many clients as I can back on the roster and to give you guys, you know, an opportunity and an outlet, an avenue to get the kind of reading you really want and to get it from someone who has experience doing these and at a price that you can afford. So this is the personal astrology pathway reading. It's about finding your path, but it's just basically looking over what's going on in your chart. And you know, it's funny because sometimes it's not just because a lot of people, they'll come to me with their natal horoscope, right? And that your natal horoscope is great. Your natal horoscope tells you what happened at the time of your birth. It is basically your blueprint about your life. But our life is filled with so much more than our natal chart. So much more than just our sun sign, our moon sign, our ascendant, and our natal chart. Because what about the transits? What about the progressions? What about the new angles? So, you know, forget about the generic horoscopes. They're great if you have limited time, right? And you just need to hear something to give you a sense of peace of mind, but it's generic. So I want you to discover what your own unique birth chart has to say about you, what it has to say about your purpose, what it has to say about your challenges, what it has to say about the opportunities. You know, this is a private one-on-one session for $59. And we'll dive deep into your astrology and provide clarity and give you some idea what's going on, and especially if that's what you feel like you need. Like sometimes people come to me and they're like, okay, it's just all over. I don't know. Tell me something. Like, they won't tell me anything. They'll just like, I don't know. Just tell me something. It's like, is it that bad? Really? So this is actually stellar insight. You get 20 minutes of my time for $59.80, and it's perfect for getting focused answers, especially if it's like one or two question answers. Like it might be something about a relationship or about your life or about your home or maybe your kids or your career. I mean, sometimes people just have that one question or two, right? It's nothing they need a whole hour for. They just need to have those 20 minutes or whatever it is. And I want you to understand that this is a special rate because what is going on is that you're getting This at $2.99 a minute. And my standard rate on platforms like HYPSEE is $3.99. If you go to hypesee.com/Capricorn Tigress, you'll go there and you'll see that to get my reading there, it's $3.99. So this is a nice savings for anyone who wants to save even more. I joined hypesee.com, which is HYPSEE.com. I joined them because it's a community of spiritual people, and I figured that people that go there are looking for spiritual people. So I would find my client base there. And also that it gave me an opportunity to give a per minute charge, so I didn't have to charge like $127 flat or $167 flat or $197 flat. But this is even better because this is $2.99 a minute and for 20 minutes. And if you want to do 30 minutes, I'm about to create a 30-minute option. That's for people who have a more in-depth question or they have extra, you know, because the per minutes can get expensive if we're not careful. So this is how it works. What you do is you just book your session and you'll receive a confirmation email. And then what you do is on that, you can put your birth date on that, you know, when you respond to the email. I don't like just having you put it out to the universe. So, you know, respond to the email. And you can put your birth date, you can put your questions in that and your location. What I'll need just to make sure if you have it, now you might not know everything, but if you have the date of birth and place of birth, that's the most important. But if you have the time of birth, oh, that really helps. Because then I can pinpoint your rising sign. Without your time of birth, I'm just guessing at your actual chart setup and rising. So if you have your time, be sure to list that. Also, we can meet via Zoom for your private confidential meeting. If you can attend, that's fine. I'll record it anyway and mail it to you, email it to you. But if you can show up, that would be great. That's your 20 minutes. So, you know, I will set that up and hopefully you'll show up to that. And if you have questions that you really want to ask me in real time, if not, then I'll answer the questions that you put on your you respond to the confirmation email, and then I'll answer those in the video and then send that back to you. And you'll receive the recording of the session, so you can look at it, you know, anytime. You'll get a copy of that. And if I can, I'll try to even create like a little just a little overview maybe of what the reading was about, and that way you have something in writing as well to look at, because sometimes that is helpful. Some people are more visual like that, and I wanted to give you the opportunity to have that. So this one, I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and I'll put this on the website for as well on my profile, and this is for the astrology. The astrology reading, right? I'm just trying to make sure, did I get that one up there? Okay, there it is. I'm putting these here, but I want to make sure they're all showing up because, you know, as we go through each of the products, I want to make sure they each show up. Okay, so now we have gotten through the first two products, which was the, oh, and I don't think I put the one here that is where you can put the if you want to give a donation. I think that's the one, yeah, that will show for the donation. So good. Okay, so now I've got those three there. Those are all listed. We've gone through those main products, and now I'm going to share this product. Now, this is not the Mama Jama product, but we're getting to the Mama Jama, okay? See, this is how I'm building up. We're building up to the Mama Jama. So it took me, I actually started working on this concept for this product back in May. And I wasn't happy with what it was giving me, like the vibes at first. I didn't feel like it was powerful enough. And then I do have it. I did sell it for $97. So this, what I'm about to sell you right now, is a $97 product. If you go onto the website at astrologyinside.com and not at this special link I'm giving you at Kit, it's $97. Okay, so just remember, these all have special pricing, so make sure you're using the links I'm putting up. I'm putting the links up when I'm recording, and I'll put them up wherever I put this video after the recording. Okay, so yeah, this is, I'm going to go ahead and put this link in now. So the link is there, so you guys have the link here. But this is, and I'm also going to share it so that you can see what this is and why I'm so excited, and why it took me like 5 months to present this to you. Okay, and why I am discounting it too. I'm going to tell you all about it. So this is the ultimate mindset power pack. The ultimate mindset power pack. And it is about transforming your mind. As you guys know, I am a life coach. I'm a spiritual life coach. I'm an abundance and manifestation life coach. I am a meditation life coach. I am a spiritual healer. I'm some other kind of life coach too, but I forget I've got so many certifications. And, you know, and here's the thing. Why did I end up with so many certifications like that? It's because at one point, people were like, become a life coach. Why? Because people didn't see the value, enough value in me as an astrologer. As though being an astrologer is not enough to provide the service and value that people expect. So I felt like people had certain expectations for astrologers and tarot readings, and other expectations, higher expectations for people with certifications in things like life coaching and healing. So I went out and got these things because I want to know that I'm bringing everything to the table when I'm coming. I know I even went to narcissistic school. There was a what was it? A narcissism school. I went to what is it? I forget the name. Something Direct, ASCC Direct, with Quinn Holiday, and I went into that because I realized as I was doing a lot of the readings, you know, at least what people call narcissism these days, it might just be pure selfishness. But there was just an increase of that happening. And so I wanted to have the training available so that I could discuss that when people were coming to me with their relationships in a way that was made sense and that was actual factual, you know, information. I never wanted to lead someone down the wrong path. So this ultimate power mindset bundle is a lot of that, but it's more than that. This is about transforming your life and your business. There's 8 core mindset power modules in this. There's also exclusive bonuses courses in this, but when I call them power modules, I'm not kidding. It's because you're not just getting, say, an article or say an ebook or an audio or some graphics or a video, even a course. You're getting all of it. You're getting mind maps. It is so much that comes with each of these core modules. Like you think me saying that you're going to get 8 core mindset powers and 8 exclusive bonus courses, that's all you're getting? You're going to get about 2,000 items. That's how much it is. It's a lot in this package. So who is this for? This is for entrepreneurs, coaches, self-made improvement seekers. Like if you're someone who really is into like your mindset, your success, growth, self-development, oh my gosh, you're gonna love this. And especially if you too are a coach and you're looking for maybe some content, oh, you're gonna love this. I mean, anywhere from graphics to the informatics or all of that. There's so much stuff in these modules that it's really going to be helpful to anyone who has their own business and they want to add more core value to their business. But also if you're just a seeker, I remember before I became certified, I was just ravenous when it came to self-development information because I wanted to know everything I could about controlling myself. I knew that I came from a bad childhood and that I had a lot of bad mindset things going on. And I knew the only way to fix that was through increased knowledge and clarity and define a purpose. And I believe there's even like something called the power of purpose in this, if I'm not mistaken. Like there's so much in this bundle. It's just incredible. But this is going to help you to break through your mental barriers because we all have them. Whether it's your money mindset, whether it's your mindset about relationships, it's your mindset about your attractiveness. Like I could tell you one of the main things I had to get over as an individual, as a person, was my mindset about what it could look like as a female, as a person. I mean, I was a person who was over 500 pounds. So there was a mindset there that had to shift from being this 500-pound woman to this then 250 or 300-pound woman. And then from that 250 or 300-pound woman down to this 150 or 60-pound woman or whatever. I had to change. There's no way that you can take the same mindset into your new reality. And the best way to avoid the pitfall of falling back into the old reality is to get a power pack bundle like this, because it is going to help you with all of that, to help you build your discipline, to help you manifest your success. And it's not just a course. It's not another course. It's not like going to Kajabi and checking this and checking that. No, you're getting a bundle. You're getting all of this stuff that you yourself can create courses with. It is everything, okay? It's a complete mindset business funnel. And it's designed to help you master your mind, to grow your brand, and to achieve extraordinary results. This is about your business, not mine. This is about you, achieving whatever this is with that mindset. And the beautiful part is that I priced it for only $37. $37, y'all. This is not one of them. Get this $37, and then the upgrade was the upsell is $67, and then the next upsell is $97. No, I'm giving you the whole $97 pack, which was already $197 pack for $37. That's what I'm saying. Is a complete business model. It's all the stuff, all the work's been done for you. Just brand it with your own stuff if that's what you need to do. Or just take it and reuse it. I mean, I don't know how you're going to do it, but it's more than just training. It's a business in a box. It's ready to use content, good for coaches and entrepreneurs. There's no extra work. You just implement and profit. It's proven mindset strategies to attract success. I didn't create it, you guys. I'm just passing it along. I've just amassed so much stuff that I put together this bundle because I've got thousands of things. And some of these things I paid good money for. Like, you go into these $1,000 courses or whatever, and I've got a lot of stuff. So this is lifetime access too. So once you get it, it's yours. It's done. You're not going to go, you can study at your own pace and get at your own pace. It's not something where you're beholden on whether the person is still paying their Kajabi bill every month. Also, there's great bonuses. So there are 8 major bonuses, but those aren't just bonuses, like 8 bonuses. Those are entire courses as well. So you're going to have hundreds of extra bonuses that are coming in with this bundle. This is an amazing bundle, and it's only $37. If you are a business, you are a coach, an entrepreneur, you just need more content, that is motivational or something like that, get this bundle for $37. It is the Ultimate Mindset Power Pack, and I hope that you get that bundle. It is my honor to offer that power pack. Okay, it is my honor to offer that. I feel proud about that power pack. I worked on that power pack. I went through several different old bundles and everything to pull that thing together. So that should be very helpful to somebody for $37. And let me know if you get that and how you implement that. I am excited to see how people are going to be able to implement some of these bundles into their businesses, because that's the name of the game right now. This is the thing. I mean, we can't do it all alone. It's all about collaborating and getting different things and templates and all kind of stuff. So I just feel like this is a great opportunity for the right business. If your whole thing is about mindset or about business or coaching, that power mindset, that is the one for you. You're going to love that. Now, you might want to hold up for a second and maybe even bundle that with this next item, because this next item is the main item that I'm promoting today. And this is the item that I am most proud of, because I put everything but the kitchen sink together in creating this bundle. And this is my one-of-a-kind astrology bundle. And I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about that now, because I'm really excited about this. And what I did was I put together an astrology mega digital bundle. And why did I do that? Well, because right now online, most people are looking for their more digital products. They're looking for things that they can have as far as knowledge, or things that they maybe could resell themselves in their own businesses. And so I came up with this astrology mega digital bundle for only $27. $27, that's it. And I'm going to tell you guys a secret, and only people who see this video will know the secret, because I'm not going to tell nobody else. But there is a code on the website, and I'm going to give it to you now. And when you put this code in, you can get this bundle at the website, not here, but at the website, for $17. Okay? So that is a secret. But only for, I think, today and tomorrow. I know Monday it's over. So if you don't get it today, I think that's it. So you might as well just buy this. Then it just goes to $27. But if you can get it today or tomorrow, you can run to the website and get it. And you can put in MEGA at checkout and get it for $17. That is a true thing. I am not kidding. I'm trying to get this message out to whoever might want to do that before Monday, because it ends Monday. I think midnight, Sunday night, maybe, or noon Monday. But anyway, this is the Astrology Mega Bundle. You can just get it here for $27. This bundle has over 60 plus different astrology and metaphysical resources. I counted today and it was like 77 or 97. Anyways, a lot of items. I'm talking about individual items, and inside of those items might be like 100 or 200 things. In one item, there's 3,000 things. I just want you to know we are talking about a lot of stuff here, okay? So this is the astrology and metaphysical resources. Anybody who is at my astrology and metaphysical marketplace, this is the download for you. This is the digital bundle you need for your astrology or metaphysical business. If you are into any astrology or metaphysical businesses, if you're thinking about adding astrology into your business or giving some type of astrology value in your business, whether you're a tarot reader, whether you're an astrologer, whether you're a human design reader, whether you're doing any of these numerology, anything like that, any type of healing, everybody benefits by having an astrology mega digital bundle in their toolkit. So you have it. You never know when you're going to need to have an image of a Leo the lion or Virgo the virgin. But you will have that when you get this astrology mega bundle. What I love about this is that it will also help you to further your astrology knowledge or your astrology business. If you're an astrology business, you might want to use some of these things in your own business, and that's fine. If you are you want to have astrology knowledge, some of these things are good for knowledge. Also, I am going to uh, create an affiliate link, and so this might be helpful for those who are promoting any of my affiliate products as well, because some things have astrology a look inside on them, and so that might be helpful. Also, I love this mega digital bundle. It's an all-in-one toolkit for astrology learning. There's several astrology 101 guides. I just added into Google, I think, some guides on the zodiac signs as well. But this is great for astrology learning, creativity, inspiration. I mean, it's got ebooks, it's got training guides, it's got the workbooks, it's got zodiac graphics, it's got worksheets, coloring pages, over 18,000 inspirational quotes, thousands of images. It's a bundle that's perfect for all astrology buffs, all astrology students, all spiritual seekers. I mean, if you have your own astrology business and you don't want to have to go through all the effort of getting all of this stuff together, just get this astrology mega digital bundle for $27 and then use whatever you like out of it to, for your own business, whatever your business is. I have noticed a lot of tarot readers and astrologers out there. Some of y'all might need some of whatever this is that I'm promoting right now. So go on over there, get yourself this astrology mega digital bundle, add it to your repertoire so that you have it. If you're an astrology student, get this now so that you have all of this at your disposal. There's all types of things in this bundle that you'll have. And the good thing is I'll probably, once you get on my list, send you out freebies every month once you subscribe to the list, because that's the way I'm going to be doing it. I think I've got freebies that I'm going to be giving out to people that subscribe from this. So I'm excited about the astrology mega bundle. I'm going to probably come back and pitch some more tomorrow and tell you a little bit more about it. I don't want to give away everything right now, and I'll go into more detail tomorrow. But for now, I want to encourage you to go over there to this, to the link, whichever thing you want, that's fine. But I'm hoping you get the astrology mega digital bundle because it's lots of stuff in it, and I think you'll love it, and you'll have astrology stuff out the yin yang for ages. I mean, ages. Okay. Anyway, let's put on the music. I'm going to go. We'll be back again, and I will come and talk about more things. There's always something to talk about, isn't there? Always something. I tell you. But anyway, I much love to anybody and everybody who has who's seen this video, who puts a heart or like on this video, who supports this video. Give me the hearts. I want some likes. Share the video. Tell your friends about the video. People like astrology. Tell them about me. Tell them about these links. Tell them about this video. Tell them about what I'm giving. Tell them about that astrology, that mega astrology digital bundle. Let them know about that, because I think that a lot of people will love what they get out of that. If nothing, you're going to love at least the photos and the graphics and the, memes and stuff like that. There's so much stuff in there that you can fall in love with. Anyway, this has been Adrian. I'm also known as Capricorn Tigress of astrologyalookInside.com. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching this. And I'll be back. And I'm praying that I get some help because, help is needed. So I am grateful for every single sale that comes my way. Thank you for your support. I am so grateful to you, and it has been my honor to be here today. Much love to you. Let's put on some of this music and dance on out. Much love, you guys. Hey.